hill located in rural Maharashtra in India is a unique, beautiful and dynamic environment in which to promote learning about ourselves and learning about as well as from others who are different to us. It provides an outstanding context to explore the global challenges of peace as social justice and sustainability. Here we seek to deliver a curriculum rich in relevant academic rigor and promoting personal experience and discovery as ways of learning through freedom and responsibility. We can only do this with students and faculty who realize that they as one individual can make a real difference. And the experience of over 50 years of UWC is that our 50,000 graduates do make a real difference. We invite you to join us.
UWC makes education a force to unite peoples and cultures in sustainable means, and so here at UWC Mahindra College we're trying to promote our sustainability aspects. For example, through Gomuk organic farming, we now have an organic farm on campus that students are leading and growing our food. Maybe one day we'll be self-sustainable. We're also have activities such as paper making, where all the paper on campus is recycled for different initiatives.
Children, wake up, hold your mistake up before they turn the summer into dust. If the children don't grow up, our bodies get bigger, but our hearts get torn up. We're just a million little guys causing brainstorms, turning everything to rust. I guess we'll just have to
From what I understand, when MUWCI began Trivenis, it was primarily linked to the caste requirements and what students needed to work toward for their IB diploma. Since then, it's grown into something that's very different, and people are strongly trying to take away the links with the IB and establish it as a program that has its own characteristics.
touches my head.
Nose Up or Medical Clowns is basically about doing fun things to distract ourselves and others who need it from maybe more pressing issues in life. I just joined a couple of months ago, but I think it's a really great way to do something different and like get over any problems that we might have.
Medical Clowns has been my most rewarding journey. Every time I go to Medical Clowns, it's like a new personality coming out because we do have to develop our clown characters. So it's not me performing or it's not me doing anything. It's a part of me that just wants to help and wants to make people smile coming out at that moment.
teaching is an activity where a group of students from UWC go down to one of the schools in the nearby villages called Sadhana English School. We spend time there with the teachers teaching them English. Personally, I think it's an enriching experience because Sadhana teaching is a lot more than just going there to teach English. Inevitably, any relationship of this sort involves getting to know people, and in this context it meant trying to understand how their culture and their background is so different from ours. Sadhana teaching is one of the many activities that we do here at MUWCI.
Sadhana Friends is one of the oldest off-campus community engagement activities on MUWCI, and what it involves is interacting with physically and mentally challenged adults. It's just wonderful being with them, and they can give you so much happiness, and it's all worth it when you go down and you see them excited to be with you and to talk to you and to do all these creative activities and all these games they play with you, and they're so happy, and it's all worth it.
Forgive me for forgetting. Oh,
so special about classes at MUWCI for me is the veracity and curiosity and critique that the diversity of students offer. I find the environment within this space to be highly intellectual, but also very fun and welcoming.
You can live your life on your deathbed, and it's been such a
I think I want to start with David Wilkinson's email, where he reminds us that there is no time for nostalgia because there is a lot to be done. I think that's very helpful, very useful. We should remember the past but not live in it. So how do I want this place to look like 10 years from now? Well, I want the students to still be engaged. I want them to be constructively critical of everything around them.
I would like in 15 years to see MUWCI maintaining its deliberate diversity while also improving some other aspects of its diversity. I would also like to see a far more expeditious and conscious effort at becoming environmentally sustainable. And I would like to see educational independence from the International Baccalaureate.
And look at you and me still here together. There is no one knows you better, and we've come such a long, long way. Let's put it all for one.
I would say almost everything is different about it, but that's of course an exaggeration. But what I would say is that in terms of the intercultural understanding and the sense of personal freedom that students get, I think this is very, very different from any other IB school. And in some sense, I'm thinking that this is a safe environment to do a kind of shadow boxing act of UWC values and ideals. And I mean that in a sense, just experiencing these values, experiencing the critical gap between theory and practice is what MUWCI is all about.
far as this, here we go, mistaking clouds for mountains. All here's the thing that brings the sparrows to the fountains. All here's the thing that makes you run for the highland. Here we go, mistaking clouds for mountains. Autonomy.